Johnny Test, 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 Johnny Test. Hello everybody, this is Kirby over yonder, and Johnny Test is one of my favorite animes ever. It's so beautiful and majestic. What is my life? Why am I doing this? Okay, but in all seriousness, I'm going to review an episode of Johnny Test, the man, the legend himself. So, let's just get started with this stupid frickin' video. So, the stupid frickin' episode starts off with Johnny's dad telling Johnny and his sisters that he is going on a date with their mom and that they cannot do science stuff or cause a mess. So man, I wonder what's gonna happen. I wonder if there's gonna be a mess or if there's gonna be a science thing. Oh man, I'm on the edge of my seat. This is a very suspenseful episode. Oh my gosh, oh my man. In all seriousness, this is a very predictable and cliche plot. You know, of the dad saying, "Oh, I don't want there to be a mess," and obviously the kids cause a mess. It's very predictable and very cliche. Surprisable surprises, the sisters turn themselves into babies, so the boy they have a crush on will babysit them. And this doesn't make any sense for multiple reasons. One, I'm pretty sure that a teenager wouldn't want to bone a baby. I mean, I'm just saying. Two, they just realized that their dad was going to leave the house for a few hours. How did they have that much time to build the machine and actually get the idea of turning themselves into babies? I mean, for all we know, they just knew about this second. So, how did they get the time to do this? Also, Johnny can only turn his sisters back into teenagers at 4:55 because potatoes. Then Gil, the guy that Johnny's sisters have a crush on, comes to babysit them because somehow he knew about them even though they just became babies. He does such wonderful things like giving the babies plastic bags to play with, eating chili on top of them, feeding them chili, refusing to change their diapers, and much more. Yeah, did you get the joke yet? He's a terrible babysitter. It's not funny. That's pretty much the only joke in this episode, so if you don't find it funny, then you're probably not gonna like the episode. Johnny calls Bling Bling Boy to see if he could help him crack the code to make his sisters teenagers again before 4:55, and he doesn't do anything. No, I'm not kidding. Bling Bling Boy is literally pointless for this episode. I have no idea why he's even here. Johnny and Dookie notice that one of his sisters is in the street, and Dookie saves her. Okay, I don't even know what the point of that was, but whatever. Johnny's mom then calls to tell him that she's coming home early because cliché. Then Johnny notices that one of his sisters got on the roof of the house. How she managed to do this is something I will never understand. Blame Blame Boy gets a rocket out of nowhere and gives it to Johnny, in which he uses to save the sister. Again, what was the point of that? Johnny's sisters make a code out of chili in which Johnny uses to get his sisters to be teenagers again. Wait, then what was the point of having the mom come home early if they're just gonna turn back into teenagers anyways? You literally messed up a cliche. How do you even do that? Johnny's sisters become teenagers again, and somehow the house is randomly messy out of nowhere, even though it wasn't like that before. Then Johnny's parents come home, and his dad sits on the couch, in which the mess that they hid inside of the couch explodes, because, you know, that's just what happens when you sit on couches. Boom, it explosion. So that was Johnny's two baby sisters. The story's cliche, some plot points don't make sense, the characters were obnoxious, and the jokes were repetitive. Overall, this episode's just very bad, and I wouldn't recommend it. If you want to see an episode about taking care of a baby done correctly, check out SpongeBob's Rockabye Bivalve or Wander Over Yonder's The Toddler. And with that, Kirby out.